Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Expeditions Viking Let's Play. So, we've returned to Perth, the capital of Pictavia, to celebrate our victory over the Northumbrians in that war that we've just finished. And between episodes, I've, obviously traveled here. I've also sold a bunch of... I basically salvaged, like, everything in our inventory that we weren't currently using. And got a bunch of salvage and traded it for a bunch of wood and a bunch of valuables. So I'm at like 11,000 valuables right now. And over 200 wood. And I've queued up one upgrade for our village. I'll queue up another one as soon as that one finishes. But we have more than enough valuables now to get the next tier of investment that we wanted. So, anywho... all of Pictavia seems to have gathered in Perth. Tables stacked with food fill the courtyards, and the banners of all the clans line the streets. The King's Hall is host to the leaders of all the clans who fought in the war. You arrive with your herd shortly after sunset and are let into Constantine's Hall. The King himself is there to greet you. Welcome, welcome, Hakon. Please take a seat and enjoy the ale. Thank you, Your Majesty. It's a great privilege to be here. The privilege is all mine, Hakon. Every king should have such fine allies as you. You and your companions lay claim to one end of the table, and freshly brewed ale is generously poured from nearby caskets. Now that the hall is full, the king has a short speech and the food is brought out. Hopefully he doesn't betray us. It's nearing midnight and the meal is almost over, but the caskets of ale appear to be bottomless. The king is checking on each of his guests in turn and makes his way eventually to you. I'm so glad you're here, Hakon. This isn't just a celebration of our victory against Northumbria. It's also, in a sense, about you. Uh-oh. The king is orating now, and the talk among the clan leaders silences respectfully. I really hope he's not about to stab us in the back. I hope he's just complimenting us and thanking us here. You and your people were instrumental in the war. What most here may not know is the extent of your services to the crown even before the war broke out. Your deeds have been a lesson to us all not to judge a man based on the reputation of his kinsmen. Your fellow Vikings had brought much death and sorrow to our land. They burned our churches, they raped our women, they took us as slaves. Many around the table nod heavily. They have all lost people to the raids. We had no reason to expect more of you. However, you defied all our expectations. You came to us in a troubled time, and you risked much to forge our alliance. Our people have much in common. It's my honor to help bring us together. Spoken like a true explorer and a fine diplomat. Toast to Hakon and his crew. A bunch of stuff in Gaelic. The salute echoes around the table as every Pict raises their cup to your health. Alright, so we made it out alive. We weren't poisoned or stabbed in the back or anything like that. The rest of the celebrations are a bit of a blur. You recall a few fragments of merriment. Gunnar dancing on a table. Oh god. Surprised the table didn't snap. Nefia starting a fight with some clan leader's son. Aoife treating the resulting injuries. The next morning you assemble in front of the King's Hall laden with treasure. The guards at the door smile and greet you with genuine respect. What now? Where do we go from here? Let's see. Home. We go home. It feels unreal in a way, after all this time, all that we've accomplished here. So everybody gains morale, reputation with our clan goes up. Clansmen consider us idolized. Awesome. Let's look at our homestead real quick. So the banners are currently in progress. I have, wow, almost 20,000 valuables. I got a bunch of hides too. I scrapped like everything and I think I had like 250 salvage. I should have been doing this more, but salvage trades for wood and valuables pretty well, so I could have probably been making even more money and even more wood if I'd kept up on this. Also, I was able to trade some of the rations we built up because we have a lot of food. I was able to trade some of the rations for wood as well because the food merchant won't take salvage, but she will take rations and meat, and she did have lumber. So I think it wasn't as good as the salvage. It was like a 1-for-1, where the salvage was like three lumber or 3 wood for one salvage. But yeah, either way, we cleaned them out. There's Mirrodin and Cillian, by the way. So let's see. I'm wondering if her inventory got refreshed. So let's figure out where the hell she is. Down here. We'll go talk to her again and see if we can get a little bit more. Because I'd like to get some more upgrades before we do the Althing thing. Let's see. She's still got plenty of lumber. The thing is, I've got to trade her food. And she's got a lot of it, so... She's got generous prices, though. Let's see. Basically 2 wood for 1 medicine. That makes me nervous. Trading away medicine is kind of concerning. It's going to cost us 2 meat for every 1 wood. So I could get 10. Not really worth it unless I can get another 25, because all of the upgrades require at least 25. We have 201, so let's do 27 rations for 24 wood. We should have enough meat that we can preserve and, you know, get by just fine. Also, every time we hunt, we get a bunch of meat, so I think we'll be okay. Better than trading away medicine. And then, it didn't look like her inventory changed since last time, so I don't think it's worth going to the blacksmith to talk to him. He'll take a bunch of salvage, but I don't think his inventory is updated yet. So I guess we'll be on our way back home. Let's see, do we have any other quests? We figure out what became of our father. I don't know if we'll ever be able to complete that because I really have no idea where to look. And then return to Skirn and speak to our mother to end our adventures in Britain. Hopefully I can still give her money before we do that. Let's head back home though and try it. Alright guys, so we're home and we're in our longhouse. Let's have a chat with good old mom here and see what we can do about all this. It's so good to have you back home. The gods must have blessed the Akapit. It's as though all of Skirn calms down a little as soon as your sail crests the horizon. I've been anxious for you to return, Hakon. We've heard so many incredible things about your deeds across the sea. Let's see, my work there is just about done. Our new allies are certain to keep school at bay. So it's true, a powerful kingdom supports us now. School stands no chance of discrediting us at the Althing now. But we must not underestimate school. That man always has more than one knife hidden in his sleeve. What preparations remain? The harvest is almost upon us and much work needs to be done on our lands. Our stores must not be empty if we are attacked in the autumn or in the winter. If you believe your time across the sea is at an end, we will pull up the Akapit and begin the harvest. There's still time. Let's see. Okay, cool. So I can still do this. How do we fare in terms of wealth? She scratches her arm while she thinks. We've made much progress. Our people are happy and trade is picking up along the King's Road. If I were to put a number on it, I might say we're about halfway to where we need to be. Oh, I thought we were further along than that. I thought we were most of the way. Well, here's another 10,000. And we'll put this toward food, medicine, building materials. This will greatly improve. So how do we fare now? Made much progress. Trade is picking up. I might say... Okay, so that didn't improve anything? Right. Well, where's Rurik? Is he not here? Her smile stiffens. He's away right now. He's been for some time. I don't know where he is. He never tells me. I'm so worried for him. If he'd just tell me where he goes... Oh, Hakon, you know I love you both, but if Rurik were more like you, I wouldn't have half as much gray hair. Let's see. Is this changed at all? No. Let's see. How have things been going in our absence? Grimvard and his family are having great difficulty tending their farm without Asleif around to help them. Unfortunately, we can't spare anyone from our own lands. That's a shame. I'm not going to turn that in just yet. We could find a way to make some more money here. Also, let's check out the homestead. 3 hours remaining on our banners. So I'm going to have to find a way to kill a little bit of time so we can do some more of these upgrades. I'm thinking she's referring to our overall prosperity when she says halfway. So my hope is that I can build some more of these. Basically whatever is going to give us the most prosperity is what I'll go ahead and do. That's going to give us power. We don't really need power. I'll probably do something like this. That's going to cost me money, though. But that would give me more prosperity. So I might have to do that. That's going to give me 4 prosperity. That doesn't cost any money, so that's worth it. Up here gives me power. I would think that would give me prosperity. Supports larger warships. Got it. Or larger trade ships. Maybe I'll go to Reba and see if I can make some more money there. Alright guys, so we're back talking to our mother Astrid. Because we can't really go anywhere in Denmark. The game will only let us go to the British Isles at this point. And we've already cleaned that place out. So really, other than just like running around the British Isles trying to kill time while I build upgrades, there's nothing else for us to do. So I'm just going to call it here. Tell her that we're ready and see what happens. This might end up being a mistake, but I think we're alright. We've got 50 prosperity. Well, it's almost 60 now. And some allies. So hopefully that's enough. But we're ready for harvest. End campaign. Sure. Something sounds rough. Oh, good. Our banner's completed just in time. All the Thanes of Jutland have gathered on the Thing plain outside Reba to attend the Althing. 2 by 2 they approach the king with their disputes. He hears both parties out, listens to the counsel of his most trusted, and then makes a binding decision. As the day gives way to afternoon and crisp chill creeps across the plain, your hour approaches. Skullcleaver is about to make his claim on Skirn. Alright. So we've got to convince them not to hand it over to him. Hopefully we've done enough. What are you doing? Why are you attacking that tree? What did the tree do to you? Let's see, what's Kettle got to say? Kettle is idly chewing a juicy apple while watching the crowd with fascination. Hey there, how's it going? You seem awfully relaxed. Yeah? Well, the way I see it, it's out of our hands now. Either Sigurd Hring will rule in our favor, or he'll rule in schools. Nothing we can do about it. What do you think he's planning? Still hold to our original theory. I think he's been trying to miscredit us, so Sigurd will simply hand him Skirn. What's your opinion on it? I don't like it. None of us sees the king except once a year, when we come together and leave all our problems for him to solve. Well, I'll talk to you later. Hey, don't be scared. No matter what happens today, I'll be with you. Alright, let's see. Our mother's over here with Nefia. Let's talk to Nefia first. Keeping an eye out for trouble. There are a lot of people here wearing school's colors. You seen Hrod Gerda anywhere? Her forehead crinkles with concern. No, and that worries me. Well, we should be safe here at least. He can't try anything in front of the king. You're right, but I'm not taking any chances. What if we were wrong? What if he's not going to claim Skirn after all? Then he's got something else planned. Something equally as bad or worse. Don't let your guard down, Hakon. Alright, be careful. You too. Alright, what's the mother got to say? Oh, just a dialogue box. Who's this guy? He's got a name. Oh, it's Halfdan. Good to see you again, Hakon. The stories of your deeds across the sea have traveled far and wide. Any disputes you're bringing before the king? Not this year, fortunately. It's been very peaceful. It's been a very peaceful season for me. I'm just here to stay informed. Any idea what school's gonna bring to the king? Me? Why? No, I'm not party to such things. Skullcleaver and I don't have much to do with each other. If it came to a war between Yelling and Skirn, would you support us? War? My dear boy, whatever makes you ask such a question. I can't even consider such a possibility. My clan would certainly not have the resources to get involved in such a conflict. Alright, well... You're no help. I'm gonna keep looting these things, just in case. I mean, it's too late now, really, but... You never know. There's Asleif. We can't talk to him, but it looks like he's standing guard, which is good. Ragnar, would you chill out, man? Driving me nuts. A young boy is attacking the trunk of a tree with a dull blade, which is getting duller by the second. He seems quite focused on this battle. Better stop before you hurt yourself. The boy pauses his attack to fix you with piercing blue eyes. You can't tell me what to do. Why's that? Because my father is the king. Then you must be Ragnar. That's right. Who are you? My name is Hakon Carson. I'm a Viking. Do you have a ship? I do. It's called the Akapete. When I grow up, I want to be a Viking too. Where have you gone? I've traveled to the isles across the sea, to the kingdoms of Northumbria and Pictavia. Is there a lot of treasure there? Are the people like us? They have much in common with us, but there's great differences as well. When I'm old enough, I'll build a ship and sail there myself to meet them. Then I wish you the best of luck. Best of luck to you as well, Thane Hakon. Alright, so the king's son is a spoiled brat. Let's talk to Ranhild. Maybe we'll talk to school, I don't know yet. Hello, Hakon. How long's it been? Half a year? You've been quite busy in that time, it seems. Many stories of your deeds have reached Reba. I'm sure you have nothing to fear from Sigurd. Huh. Let's see, where's Skallagrim? I've sent Grim to Orkneyar to oversee things in your absence. Don't worry, he won't get in your way once you return. Skullcleaver has sabotaged my efforts every step of the way. Even if you can prove that, it won't help your case. Your clan is weak. If the Franks invade, we must be strong and united. Will you support me in this dispute? I can't. As Sigurd's representative, I have no power and little influence on the Althing. I act as my king commands. Alright, well, that's no help. Who else is around? I believe that's probably the king over here? Yeah. Let's not approach him just yet. Got some herbs over here. Oh, there's Ruskva. I wonder if we can talk to her. Doesn't seem like it. Bummer that we can't get everybody's opinion here. But oh well. I guess we'll talk to School. He's the only one left that we can actually talk to. Oh, there's Gunnar. Alright. Don't walk through him. Talk to him. Hello, Hakon. Long time no see. I've seen plenty of your Huskarls since we last met. Have you? Well, they are an adventurous bunch, always sailing far and wide to protect my interests and serve my clan. Do you really expect Sigurd to just give you Skjern? I have my concerns about the way you've run things, and your father before you. Let's just leave it at that. Nobody but I has the right to rule Skjern. He raises a single eyebrow, unimpressed. We'll leave that for our audience with the king. Alright, so, I guess we have nothing left but our audience with the king, so let's get over there. And hopefully we've done enough. I can't see him because that branch is in the way. He's got a pretty epic beard, though. The king's advisor introduces you to him just as you approach. Ah, yes, the son of Kar. You've been up to very interesting things in the West, haven't you? Very interesting things. It's an honor to meet you, King Sigurd. Likewise, it's good to finally put a face to all the stories. I've been informed that you have a dispute with Skullcleaver. One moment, please. The king waves his hand in casually in Skull's direction, and the Skullcleaver obliges. My king, an honor as always. Thane Hakon. Thane School. Please explain your claim, Thane School. First, let me say that my claim is born out of a deep concern for the security of the West Coast and Skjern River. As I'm sure you know, this last winter Skjern was attacked by raiders from Vestfold in the north. Thane Hakon and the Huskarls barely fended off the attack, but it exposed many serious flaws in the security of the region. I understand. What do you propose to do about this? I believe Hakon lacks the resources or the experience to preside over such a strategic point along the fjord. As such, I ask that you grant dominion of Skjern and all its territory to Yelling. I understand that this sounds like a selfish request, but I assure you I purely act in the interest of our common safety. I don't want to be disrespectful in front of the king. I'm just going to remain silent. Can anyone support your claim? School turns and beckons politely to Halfdan to join you. Your neighbor seems happy to oblige. You dick. Well, we'll see what comes of this. My king? Thane Halfdan, do you support Thane School's claim to Skirn? He shoots you a slightly guilty look. I do. I don't know what to do here. Again, I'm going to stay respectful in front of the king. We'll see if that works in our favor. Thane's school is a strong and wise leader, under whose rule Yelling has prospered. We would all feel much safer with him in charge of the fjord's defense. I see. Thane Hakon, what is your opinion on this? Do you consider yourself capable of defending the fjord? Your Majesty, I have spent the past 6 months negotiating a strong alliance with King Constantine MacFergusa of Pictavia. He has pledged part of his army to aid in the defense of Skirn. School clears his throat uncomfortably. He clearly knew this was coming. It was bold to proceed with his claim regardless. I've heard stories of your exploits across the sea. So you've the backing of a king, have you? Impressive. And these warriors you've been promised. If King Sigurd were to call the Leadinger army tomorrow, would they come as well? Let's see. Highly unlikely, but Skirn has enough warriors to fulfill our obligations, and the Akapit is a fine ship as any. Indeed, Skirn is only obligated to contribute one fully crewed ship to the Leadinger army, and that's clearly no problem. Please, no more attempts to derail these proceedings. Forgive me, Your Majesty. Well, I shall need this corroborated, but if you speak the truth, I believe we can settle this dispute rather quickly. Return in 1 hour, then I shall cast my verdict. 1 hour later. God, I wish Ragnar would shut the hell up. Alright. Following the most tense hour of waiting in your life, you're finally summoned back before the king. Many of the other Thanes have gathered around to see the outcome of this year's most troubling dispute. I've heard all sides of the dispute and spoken to anyone who was thought capable of refuting or corroborating any parts of it. Having ruminated upon all this testimony, I have reached a verdict. I've decided to rule in favor of Hakon Carson of Skirn. Given what I know about Hakon's deeds and actions, I see no reason to believe he should be incapable of protecting his territory. Applause erupts from all around you. School Skullcleaver affords Sigurd an obsequious? That's not a word I'm familiar with. Obsequious bow. But as he rises, his eyes bore into yours with a look of pure disdain. He answers the king, but the subtext is clearly meant for you. The people of Yelling will abide by your decision. I only hope you will not be proven wrong in the future. Without another word, School turns and stalks off. Alright. We were successful. What do we do now? Oh, we go tell our mother. She wasn't paying attention this whole time? Like, everybody else was cheering and clapping. Like, why wasn't she listening? Your mother immediately pulls you into a tight embrace when you return to her. Oh, you did it! Oh, Hakon, you did it. Truly the gods favor us. Such a weight off all our shoulders. Let's see. You can sleep well now. School has no claim over us any longer. No, this is not the last we've heard of him. Yeah, did you see him stomp away after that ruling? That's not the face of dignified acceptance. You're right. He's gonna find some way to come after us. We should prepare for an attack. It will come soon. Mark my words. Alright guys, so apparently School has come to attack us. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and it looks like we'll have at least one more episode of us battling School for, I guess, the final decision on Skirn. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Expeditions Viking with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.